For today's workout, we're going to be focusing on scapula, elbows, and a little bit of side of wrists. So, got a good one in store for you. We'll have some recommended equipment. If you have a kind of short dowel or a hammer, something like that, we'll be using that to do some of our elbow work. So go ahead and grab one of those. If you have a long stick, we'll be going this way to get some of our wrist stuff. So if you have a long one, and then we'll be going kind of to that back side. So you go ahead and grab those. And then thirdly, I have a couple of balls here, and these are just gonna be a tension tool. Just squeeze and grab onto as we're doing some of our elbow CARs out here today. So just an extra squeeze, extra tension, not needed, but recommended for the class as a tension tool. And then I'll be doing my scapular CARs today, holding this yoga block, but that's totally optional. Other than that, just yourself and some good effort, and we will get it rolling. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with our shoulder CARs, scapular CARs, elbows, and then wrists. For a quick refresher for our shoulder CARs, we're taking our shoulders through their full range of motion. Today, we're going to be doing them 2 arms instead of 1. So usually, we will go here, right? External rotation from an adduction across the front, total tension through the rest of the body, everything holding tight, external rotation on the front. So twisting out as I scoop across, up. Once I've maxed that out, max out the shoulder flexion, right? Get as far as I can here without arching the back. Once I've reached that, then I go internal rotation. So if I had a dot here, I'm turning that dot down and back as I reach back into shoulder extension. Back, around it down. I'm not moving at my traps. Everything is happening inside the shoulder joint here. So internal rotation, top of my hand is facing my leg, and then I just reverse it, right? So pushing back as far as I can into shoulder extension. Start unwinding back to external, sweeping up, around, and down. But we're going to be doing both arms. So in the front, obviously, you'll be limited by your other hand. So we're just going to do a cross over, cross under, however you like to think about it, as we work that range. All right, so here we go. Arms down at the side, external rotation. So don't think turning just the palms up. I want to turn up as high into that shoulder as you can. Have it happening at the shoulder during external rotation. Coming across, sweeping up and back into shoulder flexion. Max out that shoulder flexion. Get back as far as you can without arching. Internal rotation now, taking those shoulders over, reaching back, around and down. The tops of my hands are facing my body. Then I'm going to reverse it, lifting, using backside shoulder stuff, lift, maxing that out as much as I can. Once that's maxed, I'm going to externally rotate, up, around, external rotation, sweeping up, back, max that out, internal rotation, sweeping back, around it down, and reversing, squeezing back, lifting, getting as much as this as I can. Once I've maxed that out, external, up, around and down, and last one. Squeeze out as much range as you can, ramping up that tension. We're really trying to warm up those shoulders, all of our joints that we're going to be working today. So not just kind of going through the motion, we're squeezing more tension. Now imagine that someone's trying to, I'm trying to push something down as I'm going, or lift it up. Big tension. So that's 3 there. We're going to move into our scapular CARs. So this one, today I'm using the block just as an extra tension tool. So kind of recurring theme we choose our own tension as we're doing these exercises, right? If I kind of want to just um, move it a little bit, feel good, maybe I'll go a little bit lighter right through the full range. And I can choose to ramp it up higher. Maybe I'm grabbing this block, I'm squeezing, imagining that I'm pushing against something, imagining this block is weighs 1,000 pounds of holding it and working it. Uh, so today we're ramping up that tension. So here we go. I'm gonna hold my arms. If you don't know how to block, that's fine. Holding my arms straight out in front of me. My arms aren't doing any of the work. They're just holding, stabilizing, staying in place. But my shoulder blades, right? I'm gonna go down with them, down and forward, forward and up, up. Squeeze them back together in the back. Hold them together, back and down, down and forward, forward and up and back, back and down. And I'm going to do 3 of those, and then I will then we'll reverse directions. All right. So here we go. Get your tension, and you could be doing these kneeling. You could be high kneeling. You could be in a seat. You could be standing. Whatever position works for you. We're just thinking shoulder blades. Shoulder blades are the only thing that are actively moving here. So scapula down, squeeze them down. Shoulder blade down towards your back pockets. Down and forward, squeeze them forward. Feel them wrap around your body, pushing forward, forward and up and back, back and down. Again, down and forward, forward and up and back, back and down. One more time, down and forward, forward and up and back, back and down. Now we'll reverse it, down and back and up and forward, forward and down. And I'm just thinking, right? I'm making as big a circle as I can, down and back and up and forward, forward and down. Last time, down and back and up and forward, forward and down. We're gonna move to our elbow CARs. For our elbow CARs, our elbows will be pinned to our side, for at least for this one. Remember this motion because we're gonna be, I think in our second series, we're gonna be doing more elbow CARs. So remember the motion. On coming up for the first part of the exercise, I'm twisting my elbows, not just the hands, but I'm twisting my whole forearms, this whole forearm bone, twisting out as I come all the way up. Once I squeeze at the top, I'm turning everything down, twisting down the whole time I'm pushing down. So up, over, and down. And then after 3, I'll reverse it. So now I'm twisting the whole thing down as I lift up, over, twisting out the whole time as I come down. So 3 full ones of each direction. All right. So here we go. Elbows pinned to the side, twisting out as I pull up, squeeze, over, and push down. Twist, 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 twist. I'm squeezing. I'm finding that end. I'm squeezing for a little bit more. Twist, turn up. On the way up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze all the way to the top. Go to where you think might be the top and then try to squeeze for a little bit more. Over and down. That's 2. One more. Turning, twisting up on the way up. Twisting down on the way down. Now we'll reverse it. So now we're twisting down on that way up. Big squeeze, twisting down with that top. Turn over, twisting up and out as we go down. Twisting down, up, over, down. Last one. Big squeeze, turning at as much at the forearms as you can, not just the wrists. And down. All right, we're going to finish up our warm-up with our wrist CARs. Wrists, just taking those wrists through their full rotational range of motion, each direction. Imagine that you have a little cup of water right here on your at the base of your wrist right here. As you turn into extension, we're not turning our wrists over. We're going to keep that forearm. We're going to keep that alignment up the whole time. So you're holding those water glasses, never turning over. We're just extending and flexing the wrists. All right. So get a little closer here. We're going to start wrist flexion. Pull back towards me. Hold that wrist flexion. Go to pinky side. So pinky's in. And then extension. Tops of your hands pulling back towards your forearms. Holding back. Go thumb side. Come into flexion. Holding flexion. Pinky side. Extension. Thumb side. Flexion. One more time. Hold flexion. Pinky side. Extension. Thumb side. Neutral. And reverse it. Hold flexion out to thumb side into extension, extension, pinky side into flexion, flexion, thumb side extension, rounding in, pinky side, one more time through, pinky side, flexion, thumb side, extension, hold extension as you come back to pinky side, around it and shake them out. All right. So here we go. Our first series is going to be from prone. So we'll be lying down on our stomach. We're going to work scaps. We're going to work elbows and wrists, just as advertised. So we'll start off down on your stomach. And part one of the exercise is just to squeeze your shoulder blades together, lifting my elbows up towards the ceiling. So I'm down, squeezing those shoulder blades together, and elbows are squeezing up towards the ceiling. That's the first part. We'll have 10 of those. Number two, what we're going to have, we're going to go to 8. So you're going to lift off again, and then you're going to extend your triceps off. Back down, down. So lift, squeeze triceps, you come down, and back down. That's 2. Part 3 is going to be a lift, extend, and then I'm going to bend my wrists back. Just like on our wrist card, I'm going to bend my wrists back up towards myself. So part 1, 10 scapula lifts. Part 2, 8 lift with the tricep hinge. Try to, as you hinge that tricep, your arm is going to want to drop and lift. Keep those elbows high as you lift. And then 3, lift, extend, bring those wrists back up into extension, and then we'll go down, down, and down. All right. So here we go. Lying down flat. Get all in position. The main thing, squeezing tension, scapula, squeezing tension in the back arm to get that elbow extension, squeezing those forearms to get the wrist extension. So feel what's working, squeeze those. We work them hard, high tension. Here we go. Ready? And lift. Squeeze those shoulder blades and down. Lift. Down 2. Lift. Down 3. Lift. Down 4. Lift. Down 5. Lift. Down 6. Lift. Down 7. Lift. Down 8. Lift. Down up. And lift. Down 10. One side note, it doesn't matter how high you lift. I want you to lift using shoulder blades, not traps, not anything else. So feel the muscles that are supposed to be feeling. It's not about how high or how much you're doing the movement. Just squeeze those muscles that are working. Squeeze those working tissues. So here we go. Part 2, we're going to do 8. Lift with the tricep extension. Ready and lift. Tricep extension. Keep those arms high. back, and down 1. Lift, extend, back, and 2. Lift, extend, back, and 3. Big squeeze on that back arm. High tension. Choose tension. Lift, extend, back, and 4. This could be easy if you're just going like this. Squeeze it. Lift, extend, back, and 5. Lift, extend, back, and 6. Lift, extend, back, and 7. Lift, extend, back, and 8. Part 3 coming up. Lift, extend, wrist extend, back, back, back. Ready? Lift, extend, wrists, back, elbows, and down. Lift, extend, wrist, and back, elbows, and 2. Lift, extend, wrist, and back, elbows, and 3. Halfway there. Lift, extend, wrist, come back, elbows, 4. Lift, extend, wrists, back, elbows, 5. Last one. Squeeze shoulder blades big. Lift, extend, wrists, come back, elbows, and down. Shake it out. All right. We're going to do one more round of those. If you want, you can grab your tension tools, hold those cans, hold those balls as you're doing them. You can add wrist weights, ankle weights to your wrists to do that if you need a little bit of extra intensity or external load. But we're going one more time through on those, however you want to do them. Here we go. Big breath. Everything tight. Focus in on the shoulder blades. Here we go. And lift. And down 1. Lift. Down 2. Lift. Down 3. Lift. Down 4. Lift. Down 5. Lift. Down 6. Lift. Down 7. And lift. Squeeze those shoulder blades. And down 8. Actually, we're doing 10. So 2 more. Lift. Down 9. Lift. And down 10. All right, here we go. Lift with triceps. Ready? And lift. Extend. Back and down. Lift. Extend. Back and down. Lift. Extend. Back and 3. Lift. Extend. Back and 4. Lift. Extend. Back and 5. Lift. Extend. Back and 6. Last 2. Lift. Extend. Back and 7. Last 1. Lift. Extend. Back and 8. Last one in the series. Lift. Extend. Wrists. Back. Elbows. And down. 6 of those. Here we go. Lift. Extend. Wrist. Back. Elbows. And down. Don't let those elbows drop through your wrist extension or elbow extension. Keep those elbows up as high as you can as you're working. Lift. Extend. Wrists. Come back. Elbows. And 2. Lift. Extend. Wrists. Come back. Elbows. And 3. Lift. Extend. Wrists. Back. Elbows. 4. Last 2. Lift. Extend. Wrists. Come back. Elbows. And 5. Last one. Lift. Extend. Wrists. Come back. Elbows. And 6. All right. Woo. Shake them out. And we'll get ready for series number 2. Series number 2 is going to be elbow cars, high tension elbow cars. So we're going to be out to the side here. Elbow CARs. So for our warm-up, we did our elbow CARs here, right? Twisting up on the way up, down on the way down for the first half, and then reverse it, twisting down on the way up. So we're going to do the same thing, but now we're going to be out here. So twisting in on the way up, out and down, and then reversing. High tension. We're going to go 30 seconds, 30 seconds. And then we're going to go into a wrist exercise where we come down here and you're going to come forward as far as you can, trying to get this wrist angle. So get as much of a wrist angle as you can there. Then squeeze. You're trying to squeeze the top of your hands up to your forearms. And as you lean back, coming off, you're going to just try to maintain that wrist angle. You're going to lose some of it, but you're going to try to maintain as much as you can until the fingers come off. And we'll hold that for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8. Then we'll just rest it back down. Come forward, big stretch, get that wrist angle again. Squeeze, try to maintain that distance, the top of my hand to my forearm. I'm leaning back and trying to hold that angle on using my own muscles. And we'll just do 3 of those. So, elbow CARs, 30 and 30. 3 of those wrist passive range holds. All right, so here we go. 30 seconds on the clock. Tension tool again. You can do these kneeling, you can do them seated, you can do them standing, whatever works for you. Just get, as much tension as you can, as much range, squeeze, find your ends, fight for more, and big tension through the motion. 30 seconds on the clock. Ready and begin. So I'm not moving my shoulders. All that's moving is right here, kind of rotationally here. We're halfway through already. Pay attention and switch directions. So now you're turning this way into elbow pronation as you come up. Big squeeze. Squeeze your tension objects or squeeze, make a tighter fist. You got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. We are going to go into our passive range holds, hands on the ground. So whether you're coming to kind of about a 90-degree angle or even less because your wrists get really tight, you're just going to hold, get as much of that stretch, as much as that ankle as you can. Now try to peel those hands back off the ground. They won't move since you're deep in that stretch, but you're squeezing all of your forearm stem. Start leaning back, leaning back, leaning back. Once your hands come off, we're going to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Replace those hands. Lean forward. Squeeze those top of the hands up toward your core. I'm sitting back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Squeeze every, try to get those hands off as soon as you can. So don't come all the way back here and then just lift. Find that exact place where you can get just a credit card swipe distance off the ground and hold it right there, right at the furthest back position you can pull them. So we're going to reset our stretch here. Slowly leaning back, slowly leaning back, slowly leaning back. Find that one spot and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's 3. Back to our tension objects. For set 2, you can get, if you have like a small weight or something like that, you could use that. Or just keep using your cans, just your fist, your balls. Here we go, 30 seconds, and begin. Big tension, squeeze. "15 seconds, get as much twist, much squeeze as you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch directions now. Twisting down as you're pulling back. Twisting out as you extend out. Twist in as you're pulling back. Twist other way as you extend out. Halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Reset our forearms here. Here we go. Lean forward. Big stretch. Squeeze top of the hands towards the forearm. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and replace. Here we go. Big deep stretch. Start squeezing, lifting up. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Big squeeze. Top of your hands towards the forearms. Keep leaning back till you can get off. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Our third series here is going to be, so we've done the top of our wrist, bottom of our wrist. We've done some elbows, shoulder blades. We're going to do now the sides of our wrist right here. So this side and this side. After that, I'm going to be, oh, you know what? Before we do that, we are going to do some rotation work. So this is where you have your hammer or your short dowel, and you got to stay pinned in here. So you can either pin yourself in this way, or you can, if you're sitting, imagine I'm sitting right, you can go here just to kind of lock this position in. And we're doing this rotational position. So first exercise for this is going to be, your weight is going to be to the outside. And I'm going to either use this handle to get myself more into wrist pronation, or I'm just going to come under and lift that one. So whatever is easier for you, but getting my wrists more into pronation. So that's, I'll turn it prone. And I'm going to try to hold that position with my own muscles. So I'm going to slowly release my lever. If we're here, slowly release that lever and squeeze. Try to hold that up as much as you can on your own. And we're going to do that for 10 seconds a day. So 10, 9, once that hand comes off, 8, 7, 3 of those for the 10 seconds. And then we're just going to go back and forth, tick-tocking back and forth with your weighted object. Don't let the weight just kind of hold you down this way, pull you down that way. Twist, control, so same speed the whole way. Twist with it going down this way, twist with it going that way. All right, so start with that weight to the outside. Assist. Squeeze tight and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll place. Assist yourself into that big twisted prone position and slowly start releasing. But hold that weight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm not just letting it go. My weight's a little bit heavy, so we're trying to hold it here. But if your weight's heavy like mine, it'll come back down. But I'm trying to hold it up this way by twisting, right? Last one. Twist myself into position. Squeeze and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to twist it over. Big tension. We're just going to do 30 seconds back and forth. Big tension. I'm squeezing even through the middle, so as if I'm pushing through this resistance. Pushing through this resistance both ways. I'm not just flopping it through the ends. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we will switch. Switch sides. Weight goes to the outside. Assist yourself to get up. Try to hold it up there. Slowly start removing your assistance and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Add that assistance. Get it back up to as much pronation as possible. Squeeze, try to hold. Slowly remove that resistance. Try hold up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that assistance into that big twist. Feel that happening all through the forearms here. Big twist. Squeeze those muscles and try to hold it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds of twisting back and forth. Eye tension twists. 15 seconds. And time. All right, last exercise, last series we have is that now we're going to get into that side wrist. So we're going to tap forward, then we're going to pull backwards, and then we'll close it out kind of with a closed chain scapula. So we'll be here, same scapular car. So squeeze them down, down and forward and up and back and down and forward and up and back. So I'm not just moving my body, but I'm actually squeezing the scapulas just like here. Just like I was up here, but now my hands are just posted on the ground. And if you want more of a challenge, you could bring your body back. Even more of a challenge, right? You could do it in push-up position. So down and forward and up and back and down. And then just smooth it out. So whatever level of challenge you want for your closed chain scapula, go ahead and do that. we're gonna do our wrist taps first. So here we go. Forward and back. Keep that arm straight. All that's working is right in here. Got 30 seconds of each of these things. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna take it to the back side and lift. So I'm squeezing this back side of my wristline. Feeling that work as I'm lifting up my stick. Getting as much range as I can. Big squeeze, finding that top and then squeezing for a little more. Finding the top, squeezing for more. As I'm coming down, I'm not just letting that weight pull me down. I'm actively pushing it down. 3, 2, 1, and time. We'll go straight to the other side and then into our scapula. So here we go. Other side, 30 seconds. And seconds. Keep squeezing. Really feel that wrist. Try to connect to that wrist working. 3, 2, 1. Backside. Control it both sides. 15 seconds to go. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down to our push-up position, whether it's just quadruped, whether it's kind of more leaning, or whether the full push-up. Here we go. Scapular CARs at your own pace. 30 seconds. One direction, and then 30 seconds the other direction. Like this is fairly new. Just go really slow. Take your time and try to move the scapula rather than your torso. As we get that movement down, we'll take an extra 15 seconds. Now 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse directions now. Keep those arms totally locked out. If you're getting it down and you want a little extra tension, splay your fingers and grab the ground. Grab the ground, try to pull it apart, pull it together while you're doing these. Get some extra tension through there. We got 15 more seconds. 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. There's about a minute left. Let's quickly go through shoulder car and then a free arm scap car. So here we go. Shoulder cars. External rotation, double arms. Big range. Coming across, sweeping back, squeezing as much flexion as we can. Internal rotation now, reaching back, around and down. Top of my hands facing the body, coming back. External rotation, up, around to here. We're going to go right into our scapular car, down, down and forward and up and back and down. Reverse it, down and back and up and forward and down. And let's finish with an elbow plug. Pin those arms to the side, twist it out as you come up to the top, squeeze over, twisting out and down, twisting down, coming up to the top, turn over and reach down. You got 30 seconds. Let's do those wrists. Wrists out here, come back into wrist flexion, pinky side, extension to thumb side, back to flexion to thumb side, to extension to pinky side into flexion, and give yourselves a hand. Great job. Nice job.